so I'm deviating from Christmas movies again because I watched Detained, and oh my goodness, I could not relax the whole time. I had questions from start to finish. Even after reading the synopsis, they still had me fooled. How could this precinct and these officers be fake? They had a whole holding cell with other prisoners. All right, I'm spoiling this because how was everyone in on it? First of all, the setup was genius. They had badges, uniform, guns, well, guns with blanks, but it still looked legit. Rebecca had 0 real weapons to fight back with. At one point, she had to threaten someone with a broken scalpel because that's all she could grab. And then it really fell apart because of an amateur mistake. Like, it blew the whole scheme up because somebody left a badge laying down and it had a prop department sticker on the back. That was wild. Then she started checking around. None of the desktops worked. The voice answering the phone was actually a recording because none of the phone lines worked. And he wanted her to use a laptop to do what he was asking her to do. So it's kind of crazy. But the part that really took this movie overboard was when I found out that the crew holding Rebecca hostage was actually working on their first job together. They weren't all first timers, but this was their first time working together. And Rebecca used that weakness like a pro. Oh my God, she started planting seeds of doubt. She spiked their coffee. She even suggested that Avery was this mysterious Javon that nobody has seen because every time Javon leaves, they burn down the place. From the minute she started that, I knew she was the real Javon. She was way too good at playing people. She even sat in front of someone that they thought was her close friend and denied knowing her, like cold as ice. She ended up revealing that she got close to Sarah because Sarah adopted her son Brandon, which was born from an affair with Denton, the man whose money Rebecca stole after he died. Honestly, it was a lot of funny stuff going on in this movie. Avery's motive felt shaky. I was on the edge of my seat trying to figure out why Avery was so invested in this situation. I know it's a heist and he wants the money, but he keeps claiming a connection to Denton through their youth in foster care. No one could confirm the story, and that doesn't sound plausible enough to me that just because they grew up together in foster care, somehow he's entitled to Denton's money. He won't say how he earned the money. Then Rebecca pissed me off because, I don't know, I guess I only find movies good when they start pissing me off. But Rebecca pissed me off because she started screaming, "What do you want?" after Avery pretended to harm the baby. Like, girl, you know what they want. The money. They've been saying it the whole time. Give up the login and move on. She said she had $1 million, so at least give them the $1 million. Also, can we talk about the logistics? Transferring millions, doesn't that leave a trail? Like, how do they think they won't get caught? Is it going into a dummy account? Does it just go offshore? I don't know. It's kind of insane to me. Like, unless you march your folks into a bank for cash, it's not making sense to me. But anyways, this movie is a masterclass in psychological manipulation. Rebecca had them turning on each other while she was handcuffed. By the end of the movie, Avery goes full brute force. He bludgeoned Isaac. He had a knockdown, drag out fight with Moon. This was the perfect display of how infectious thoughts can be. The mind is such a powerful place, and it's easy to control each other if you know how to use it, and especially if they're operating on a lower vibration. This group was operating out of pure survival. Moon needed money for her father's cancer treatments. Sully and Jesse were addicts. Avery was focused on revenge, and the rest of the members were just like so excited to be involved and prove themselves that they would have did anything. Rebecca, however, stayed calm, thought ahead, and played them all. She was so cold and calculating, it was crazy. Laz Alonso played Avery, and oh my God, you know, anytime there's somebody fine in a movie, I'm gonna talk about them. And he was it for me. I'm glad he was a main character in this movie because I got to watch it the whole time. He was pretty much on the screen the whole time. Like, that's probably why I was locked in. But even though he was on screen the whole time, I was so sad at the end when his character got shot in the privates. Like, they didn't have to do him like that. He could have, I don't know, she could have just beat him up real bad or something. They didn't have to do that. But Rebecca's outfit was, I don't know, it was it for me. That dress was so soft and like feminine, but the leather jacket gave, like, the dress and the jacket together, it was giving, business for real. I wish We have more backstory on why Javon was such a cold serial killer who burned down everything in her path. The Diamond story about Denton leaving her for dead after a heist, it might be true, but it was so unclear. I will say that I was folding laundry and putting the clothes up while I was watching, so I was 2 weeks behind on laundry. Like, I had to get that stuff folded and put up. I was pretty busy. I don't feel like I missed that much, but I don't know, maybe I missed the part that really cleared up that to me. Bottom line, Detained is tense, unpredictable, and packed with mind games. If you love thrillers that keep you guessing, watch this movie, then come back and tell me, did you see that twist coming? I mean, of course you saw it now because I said it, but do you think you would have got it anyway? And do you think Rebecca was justified or just evil? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you love psychological thrillers, and subscribe for more reviews because trust me, this one is worth talking about. Bye, friends.